Hey everyone, I'm Anusha and you are welcome to Law Minds. Today I'll be discussing about juristic things. So let's start with. So first of all, what does juristic things mean? Juristic things encompasses a broad spectrum of entities that are considered capable of holding legal rights and obligations. Unlike natural persons, which are individuals with legal personalities, juristic things lack consciousness or physical existence. Instead, they derive their significance solely from legal recognition given upon them by the legal system. So, now let's move to the types of juristic things, like what all things are considered as juristic things. First is the real property. Real property such as land and building is an example of juristic thing. These entities are considered capable of holding legal rights, including ownership and use rights. Real property laws define the scope of these rights, outlining how they can be transferred, used, and protected. Next is intellectual property. Intellectual property includes patent, copyright, trademark, which falls under the category of juristic things. These intangible assets are granted legal protection, allowing their owners exclusive right to use, reproduce, and distribute their creations or inventions. Next is legal entities. Corporations, partnership, and other legal entities are considered as juristic things. These entities, though composed of individuals, are distinct legal personalities with the ability to enter into contracts, sue or to be sued, and engage in various legal transactions. So these were its types. Now let's move to the legal principles governing juristic things, that are the legal personality, legal capacity, limited liability. So now let's discuss it more broadly. Legal personality. Juristic things are granted legal personality to enable them to participate in legal relationship. This grants them the capacity to own property, enter contracts, and be subject to legal obligations. The legal principle of giving legal personality upon juristic things represents a fundamental cornerstone in their existence within the legal realm. Next is legal capacity. Legal capacity of juristic things refers to their ability to process and exercise legal rights and obligations. This capacity is defined and limited by the legal system, ensuring that these entities operate within established legal boundaries. The legal principle of legal capacity stands as a fundamental element in the governance of juristic things. It gives these entities the dynamic ability to possess and exercise legal rights and obligations while simultaneously subjecting them to carefully crafted definition and limitation of legal system. Next is limited liability. Many juristic things, especially legal entities like corporations, benefit from limited liability. This means that the personal assets of individuals associated with these entities are protected in case of legal disputes or financial obligations. Limited liability emerges as an important legal principle within the governance of juristic things, influencing the risk landscape associated with these entities. It serves as a protective veil insulating the personal assets of individuals connected to juristic entities from the impact of legal disputes or financial obligations. As a foundational element of legal framework, limited liability not only encourages entrepreneurial endeavors but also fosters a balance between risk taking and financial security within the complex and dynamic world of juristic entities. So these were the legal principles governing juristic things. Now let's discuss about its significance. Economic transaction and innovation and creativity. Economic transactions, juristic things plays an important role in facilitating economic transactions. Real property transaction, intellectual property licensing, and corporate mergers all involve the recognition and transfer of legal rights associated with juristic things. Innovation and creativity. Intellectual property rights granted to juristic things encourage innovation and creativity. By providing legal protection, society incentivizes individuals and organizations to invest time and resources in developing new ideas and inventions. So, this was about juristic things, its types, and significance. Thank you.